Boost ovulation naturally with these powerful herbs, improve egg quality, balance hormones, and boost fertility.
Hello everyone, welcome to another day of you learning something that's very good for your fertility. Today I'll be teaching you best herbs that are good for ovulation. I'm telling you ovulation at any age, even if you have a low egg quality, don't worry, I got you. We're not talking about capsules, we're not talking about medication, we're talking about herbs that you can get from either your local store, or if you want to place an order, you can check our website to place an order. Now, the first one I want to talk about is Chasteberry. The reason why a lot of people don't ovulate, most especially those who are probably told that they have low air quality at 40s or even 20s and 30s, is because of their progesterone. The minute you have a low progesterone as a woman, then you have a problem with your ovulation. Even making your period regular becomes a problem. So this particular herb, Chasteberry, helps increase the progesterone, which can likewise help you to boost your ovulation. If the progesterone is okay, then the ovulation will be fine. This Chasteberry is also good for those people who have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and lateral phase defects. Yes. So if you're the type that probably they've told you that an ovulation is finishing you, an ovulation is happening, you want to try Chasteberry. All you need to do is take 1 tablespoon, put it in a boiled water. Allow it to either infuse or boil for like 5 to 7 minutes. Filter and drink. Now, the thing about Chasteberry is this. I like to tell people to use it for like 7 to 14 days. Go back and recheck your progesterone. And if your progesterone is okay, you can discontinue. It's most especially to fix the progesterone. All right. So it's not something that you want to use every time. Now, if you're using the tincture type, you want to use 20 to 40 drops only. If you're using it for 7 to 14 days and your progesterone is still wavering, the maximum you can use it to discontinue is 2 to 3 months. After 2 to 3 months, just discontinue and wait for another 3 months before you start again. All right. So Chasteberry is one thing that you should have in your house as somebody trying to conceive. I'm just here telling you secrets. Another one you want to use is Maca root or Maca powder. Maca root is very good for reproductive system or reproduction. Why? Because it improves the quality of a woman's egg. It's also good for a man. Don't get me wrong. It's good for a man too. It's good also to increase the quality of a man's sperm. So if you are using it as a woman, you can give to your husband. Don't be stingy. Share with him. Understand that if your own is boosting, his own is boosting, is very good. Now, if you also have a low ovarian reserve, or they tell you that you have a low AMH, you can use it. Likewise, Maca root, it boosts energy and libido. So if you have that man that don't like to knock every time, I'm now giving you a secret to put in his food. And now I'm giving you a secret to put in his food. So it's something that you should use. Put it in food. You can take 1 tablespoon, put in water, just infuse, don't boil. Because it's powder, then it's something that you got to infuse. You can likewise put it in smoothies if you're making smoothies, or like I would tell some people, put it in your rice. If you like to eat rice, just put one tablespoon on it. Just make sure that the Maca you're buying is an original one, directly from Peru. Don't buy yeti. Now, having said that, it's also good for those people who are in your 20s. So even if you're in your 20s and you're trying to conceive, don't worry, use it. It's very good for it, all right? Do not use it also more than 3 months, please. Next one is Shatavari powder. I don't know if you have heard about Shatavari, but Shatavari is very good. In fact, Shatavari is one of the fertility herb we call the queen of fertility herb. If you have not used Shatavari, then you should use it. Shatavari nourishes the ovaries. It's like the motherhood of the mothers when it comes to fertility herbs. It helps nourish the ovaries, support estrogen balance. Yes, it helps your estrogen. It also improves cervical mucus. There are some women who they don't even know if they are ovulating anymore due to the fact that they don't see cervical mucus. Yeah? They don't see it. It does not come out. They used to see it when they were young, but all of a sudden, after 1 month or 2 months, either after they are married or when they clock 40s, it just disappears. It's like it goes into the thin air. They don't see it anymore. Shatavari powder helps with that. In fact, the queen of fertility herb. If you don't have it in your house, you should. Shatavari powder also enhances egg maturity. So you see when I said, for those people who have been told that they have poor egg quality or low egg quality, they should use Shatavari powder. Shatavari powder, you can use it in warm water, but the best way to use it is to warm it with milk. You can add it to milk, likewise warm milk, 1 teaspoon inside a warm milk, allow it to just infuse together and drink. Or better still, you substitute your milk with water. Add 1 teaspoon inside the warm water, allow it to infuse just a little bit, stir together and drink. You can use this after your period. If you're still seeing your period, best time to use it is after your period. If you're not seeing your period again, then you can go ahead and use it, even if you're at 40s. As long as they tell you that the quality of your egg is low, go use Shatavari and let me know how it feels. Now the next one, the next herb is red raspberry leaf. You see, red raspberry leaf, or raspberry leaf. Let me call this raspberry leaf. Raspberry leaf itself, it supports ovulation. It works more or less like your Chasteberry, but this one strengthens the uterus. It does not work directly like Chasteberry that improves low progesterone. It does that too, but it has that extra, something on it which help you improve or strengthen the uterus. A lot of people used to have what they call weakened uterus or weakened uterine lining, which if you want to get pregnant, it becomes a problem because the uterus is so weak. They're not even strong enough to hold a pregnancy. Some people would actually ovulate and they will get pregnant. But you see, based on the fact that the uterus is very weak, after 2 weeks, instead of them to be doing congratulations to them because they are pregnant, before you know, everything is coming out. It also improves menstrual cycle, like it balances it. It's not that you will see your menstruation this month, next month you will not see it. You see menstruation this month, next month you will not see it. Raspberry leaf is something you need. You should have it in the house. How do you use it? You take 1 tablespoon, infuse inside the boiled water. Don't boil it. Infuse means you have to put the leaf inside a cup of boiled water. That is what it means. Every time I mention infusion on my videos, understand that it's something you got to put inside a cup of boiled water. It's not that you boil it. Infuse it inside a cup of boiled water. Allow it to infuse for like 5 to 7 minutes and it's ready to drink. This one too, you can use it before or after your period. Do not use it during your period, before or after. You can use it for 2 to 3 months and that is it. All right. The next one is red clover. Now, the thing about red clover is this, that if you have fibroid, you have to be careful how you use it. Because a lot of people, their fibroid might be triggered by high estrogen. So if you're going to use red clover, it's going to be bad for you. Because red clover is phytoestrogen. So if you have a high estrogen already and you're using red clover, my sister, you will overbleed. I don't know if you get me. You overbleed. You don't want to do that. All right. So your red clover itself, if you don't have a high estrogen or high progesterone, then it's good for you. It's very good. If you don't even have fibroid, top of the top. Red clover, on the other hand, since it contains phytoestrogen, it improves uterine blood flow, which means it improves blood flow to the uterus. It lets it reach there. Likewise, it provides magnesium, calcium, and vitamin C. So if you are using it, there is no need for you to be using magnesium tablet, calcium tablet, vitamin C, because it already has it. Red clover contains these things. And likewise, it supports hormone imbalance. You're getting me? So for those of you that have probably poor air quality and you're having mineral deficiency that is affecting your fertility, you just want to use 1 tablespoon of red clover flower, put it in a cup of hot water, boil it for a few minutes, filter and drink. Okay, your red clover, I would suggest that you don't use it more than 14 days. Because you see, because they contain phytoestrogen, they might increase your hormones. So it's not something you want to be jumping and using every single time. Use it for 14 days, discontinue, and later you can continue again. The last one that I would like to talk about is Tribulus. Tribulus itself, it improves FSH and LH activity. Now listen to me and listen very carefully. Because it improves the FSH and LH, it stimulates stimulates your ovulation, stimulate the ovaries, stimulate your ovulation. Now, if you have a high FSH and LH, you don't want to use this. I'll repeat myself again. It stimulates FSH and LH, and because it does that, if you have a high FSH and LH hormone, you don't want to use this, all right? Because it's going to make it more high. But if you don't and they tell you your FSH and LH is low, then you want to use it. In fact, it induces ovulation. It's an ovulation inducer. Natural ovulation inducer, not something that you go and use Clomid. Some of you use Clomid. It's not Clomid, but it's kind of work like that. It supports even follicles. So the follicles development, when they are growing, it supports it. Tribulus itself is good for those who have an ovulation, who have PCOS. Yes, if you have PCOS, you want to use it. And you can get Tribulus in powder form. For those of you who have herbal shop, you go there, they'll give you in powder form. 1 teaspoon inside a cup of lukewarm water, stir it together and drink. 1 teaspoon inside a cup of lukewarm water, stir it together and drink. That is how you do it. If at these herbs, 6 herbs I mentioned for you, 6 of the best herbs you can ever get when it comes to herbal medicine and when it comes to fertility. So if you're the type that wants to improve your ovulation, run along and get these herbs, all right? Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I'm going to see you again on the next video. And please, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe because you'll be learning a lot of things from here. See you again. Bye.